20 years ago as a high school senior at James Monroe High School. Never in a million years would I think that I'll be saying what I'm going to say today. I've said it at council meetings. I know everybody doesn't tune in. I know everybody doesn't read the newspaper. But last year, around this time of year, we had a city resident that spoke to me about, hey, man, we need a MLK something in Fredericksburg. We need a street, we need a road, we need something. So that was Mr. George Gray, Jr. And he talked to me. I was fresh on city council, didn't know how this could happen. But I put in my work, and I started doing some research, and I started talking to Public Works and talked to the city manager. I spoke to the mayor, and I was talking to everybody. And this is unheard of for Fredericksburg, Virginia, because when you hear about Fredericksburg, Virginia, a lot of times what you hear is George Washington and you hear slavery. And if you ask me, sometimes the city sits still before the civil rights movement. And what I'm going to announce today, if you don't already know, it could be a re-announcement for some folks. In the city of Fredericksburg, we now have Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Bridge. So let's clap for that, y'all. If you don't know, it's the new overpass that's being worked on Fall Hill Avenue, which is over 95. So, you know, when people travel up and down the 95 corridor, not only will they think of George Washington, and instead of thinking of the city that stopped, or I'm not saying that's the reality, but the image could be that the city stopped back in slavery. We had a slavery block on William Street. And what better to have to show that we're moving forward and progressing in the city with an MLK Memorial Bridge. So now we have a landmark that folks can say, hey, where you live at? Hey, I live off the exit right near the 95, the 95 overpass by the MLK Bridge. All right? So when somebody say, I don't know where the exit is, tell them it's right there by the MLK Bridge. All right? All right.